Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. This is SJ Poor sitting in the brew house at Little Face Brew, and I hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. It's a warm one here in Frankfort, Kentucky. What do I have here? This is the Two Dogs Licking Irish Red. I brewed this. I think this was the last beer that I brewed. I don't think I brewed this year. This was the last one I did last year, I think. I could be wrong. But if you see behind me right there is a hood over the system. Oh, and if I lean over a little bit, yeah. The glycol chiller is back up and running. There you can see it right there. Sitting at 70 degrees. I'm just using water in it. I'm going to just give water a go. See how that works. It has been a minute since I made a video. It's been quite a while. A lot of stuff has been going on here at the house. I got a crew out here working on raising my shed up. Well, they're not here right now. They were here earlier today. They'll be back tomorrow and they'll finish the job. When we had that torrential rain that came through Kentucky, I had about, well over a foot of water in the backyard. My pool was completely surrounded by water. If I can, I'll shoot a photo in right here. Yeah, so that was back on February the 16th. We had snow, we had ice, then we had rain, then we had some more rain, then we had some more rain, and then it finished up with more snow. Weather in Kentucky is bipolar. So I had that to deal with. Hence the reason why, if you, in that picture, the water was literally kissing the floor of the shed. And, well, I don't want water kissing the floor of my shed. I really don't. So I'm going to have it, they're raising it up a block, whatever, 8-10 inches. They're going to raise it up. They got it about halfway up now. So, and then they're putting lattice work the whole way around the bottom of it. And then I'm going to build a little front porch off of it. And I'm going to change the door so that the doors open out. Gives me more room inside the shed for working. And stuff like that. Yeah. So there's that. Our poor puppy has been sick most of the year. She started having seizures. It actually started right after the first of the year. She had one bad one, then she had another one. We don't know what's causing it, but she'll be 14 years old in April. And she has had everything wrong with a dog that a dog could have. Both of her Achilles tendons got tore when this was years ago, back in York. She had the zoomies. And both times, actually, and they were about a year apart from each other. She tore the one, zoomies in the basement, and then she tore the other one, zoomies outside in the snow, out in the back porch. So she's been pretty much peg-legged since then. She's been dealing with liver failure. She's been medicated for that. She has Cushing's disease. Her lungs are jacked up to where she's on blood thinners for blood clots. And now we have this. So it is what it is. Those of you that have pups, and you know how they are part of your family. So it breaks our heart. But plus, she's got arthritis, something terrible. It's just, it hurts to watch her sit down. It's like watching me get back up again after sitting down. But she's our baby, and I dote after her, something terrible. Like, I keep watching. She's right outside the door here. I just went out and checked on her. She's enjoying the sun. It's beautiful out today. So, yeah, let me show you Lily. The majestic lily bug. Look at you. She's really happy because I just gave her a slice of ham. But, yeah, while we're looking at that, we'll take a look at the progress of the shed. And if you look real close down here, you can actually see where the water line was around the pool. So, work in progress. Oh, yeah. So, definitely a work in progress around here. I did get a brew day in yesterday. That's why you hear the chiller working. Not yesterday, Sunday. And super happy. I didn't have any issues until, where did I have an issue at the very end? Yeah. And I mean, not really an issue, but the brew day went really well. The first time that I've actually hit my numbers on this particular system. So I'm really stoked about that. I did a version of Supercharger I put in my Marvel blend hops, homegrown hops, in the mash, and then I did it as a first wort, and that's all that they're in there. And then everything else is talus the rest of the way through. Josh Turner back in PA did a talus IPA that was wonderful. My hopes is this turns out a little bit like his would be great. But I like a malt forward, which is the Supercharger base is really a good base for me for IPAs. That always works out really well. So I'll be dry hopping that probably Friday or Saturday. I want to get it turned and then kegs and in there so I can get a freaking IPA on tap. I haven't had an IPA on tap in forever. And it's time. It is time. It is time. It is time for a IPA. I might actually go ahead and add the 5th tap head on this too. I've been kicking around. I have 4 on now, but I kind of would like to have 5. That's future Steve's problems. As of right now, current Steve, I'm good. So there you have it, folks. That's my update. A lot of stuff going on around here in Kentucky. Work has been steady, which is good. We're getting a lot of barrels in and stacking them up. And trying to get stuff done around the house here as much as I can, and taking care of our pupper dog and brewing beer. Oh, before I go, I wanted to make a shout out to Bach. They are the local homebrew club here in Kentucky. They're based out of Lexington, Kentucky. And I forget what it stands for, but I went to their meeting on Monday, and I am going to join. What a great group of folks. Thoroughly enjoyed spending Monday evening with them. We did a tour at Versailles Brewing Company in Versailles, Kentucky. That was super cool. Got to see a really interesting system. If you're in Kentucky, I highly suggest stopping in Versailles Brewing Company. They have really good beer. The brewer there is really awesome. And they have a neat brewing system. It's really cool. I want to actually go back and just do a feature with them. Which is something I should do in this area anyway. Just do some feature stuff with the local breweries, because the breweries don't get near enough love here in Bourbon Country. And they deserve it because they're good. they deserve some love. It's not just all about bourbon, although it mostly is. Well, huge shout out to those folks. I can't wait to join. They got a lot of really cool stuff going on, and I just can't wait to be active with them. So that'll be fun. Future Steve has his hands full. Let's put it to you that way. Yeah, Future SJ's got some ideas and stuff. They got some really cool projects that they want to do. I don't even want to touch on them. Those are future video stuff. So, but just stay tuned. Stick around with me, folks. I know it's been big gaps in between, but it's what happens when you move a couple states to the west from where you've spent your entire life. So, anyways, this is SJ Pour Little Face Brew, and enjoy the fruit your labor, folks. Brew beer, brew wonderful beer, just like this Irish Red right here. Cheers. Watch out for the finger.